Hello, Living Dead Dolls fans. This is Josh, aka Doggiepants, and I'm coming at you in partnership with Mezco Toys for another Living Dead Dolls review. So today I'm super excited because we're going to actually be taking a look at Series 34, a series that I've been waiting to come out for a while. I love the series dolls. Those are my favorite. They are my collection, basically behind me. They go much higher. You can't really see all of them right now. But I only collect the normal versions of the series dolls, so no variants. And then on the bottom shelf, I do have a few exclusives that I collect as well, some of the older ones. But I always have the series dolls, so these are going to stay in my permanent collection. So yeah, super excited to see them. The marketing for these dolls, super cool. It was all surrounded around this legend of this town, Wasson Hole, and this story of children that were exploited and put into a mine to mine for precious metals, and then they all died and the ghosts come back and haunt the town. So it's definitely worth checking out if you haven't taken a look at it yet. Super, super cool. Let's start with the coffins. Here we go. Here is the coffin for Series 34. So it is a standard black coffin, no handles. The tissue paper is kind of like a brownish gold color. It's really, really nice. Kind of goes along with that mining theme. And then here the chipboard has their name right there. It does have the front of the mine. It has a ghost version of their face, kind of all wispy there, and then the poem right there in the front. Yeah, but that is the coffin for Series 34. Like always, I'm going to start with my least favorite and then go to my favorite. But again, these are all really good dolls. You know, my opinion, whatever. I'm sure my least favorite is going to be your favorite. So we'll see how it goes. So first up for me is Soot. And I like Soot. I think Soot's kind of cool. Soot reminds me of some of the other Living Dead dolls that we've seen recently. I'm thinking like White Posy or Creek, and also Umbral. Yeah, Umbral. In regards to the red eyes, but I think she's super cool. She's super haunting. It's a cool idea for a ghost. But yeah, let's take a look at her outfit. So she has this jacket, which is actually really beautiful. There's some buttons here down the front. It's a collar, pretty simple kind of wool feeling jacket. It does Velcro here up the front. And if you take it down, you're going to see this rather simple but beautiful kind of period style dress, right? So it is brown. There's a really nice collar on it right there. There's some pleating right there under the front. Short sleeved. It is all one piece. It does Velcro up the back. Now, this doll does not have any socks or any tights, which is fine. It's all right. I know I've complained about that in the past, but it doesn't bother me. But she is wearing some black boots. She does have some shoes. Obviously, the really cool thing about this doll is the translucent skin. Against that, they have some black streaking on the body as well. I'm going to hold it close so you can get a good look. She does have some smudging around her eyes, a bright red eye. And then her hair is pulled up in this bun on the top of her head. Now, the only complaint I have about her is her hair is a little thin. You can see kind of the plastic through the hair. And that's because when they do that, when they pull hair up like that, usually they just root it around the edge. And they've definitely done that with her. So it's pulled up on the top with this cute little curl in the front. It still looks good. It doesn't look horribly sparse. But because her skin is clear, you can notice it a little bit more in the back than probably some of the other dolls. But other than that, super great doll, super cute, love her, Soot. So that is the first doll. Next up is, boom, Ashley. Now, Ashley is interesting because she was actually my favorite when I first saw the promo shots of the dolls. And I still really dig her. I've just learned to kind of love the other ones a little bit more. But yeah, let's take a look at her outfit. So Ashley has this really cute kind of smock apron thing going on over her dress. And it is made out of muslin. It does have some brown streaking all the way around it, so it's got kind of like this dirty feel to it. There is this little pocket right here in the front that is a working pocket. You can stick things in there. Her accessory, or if she has one, we'll get to in a second. The way that this is built, it does have a little bit of elastic here in the back. There's no Velcro, so you could like take it off over her head. It would take a little kind of maneuvering, but it's definitely doable. underneath this smock, and I'm going to try to pull it up a little bit, but I don't know how well that's going to actually do. Yeah, here we go. She has kind of a rather simple dress. So it's all one piece. It's brown with some polka dots. There is a little bit of detail, not so much around the collar. The collar is rather simple, as you can see. There's a little bit of pleating around the collar, but not much. There is some detail on the sleeve. So she does have kind of like this poofy sleeve, and then this kind of interesting layered thing going on here, you can see. It's really pretty. But the dress is all one piece, does Velcro up the back. She is a doll that wears tights. So she's got the black stretchy tights that we've seen on quite a few dolls, and then the standard Living Dead Dolls boots with a little bit of brown smudging on them. Now, her hair is also a little on the thin side. Not horribly, again. None of them are terrible, but I wish that it was a little bit thicker, especially since recently we've seen some really thick-haired dolls. I'm thinking like Exorcist. So I would love to see that again on the series dolls, but it's okay. It's not bad. We don't see any major bald spots. The way that her hair is built, too, you're going to see this little teeny rubber band here on the side that's kind of pulling a piece from the front. Oop, there we go here, and meeting it in the back to kind of hold her hair back like that to give that kind of side sweeped over look. I love the color of her hair, this kind of red-brown. We don't see that often on Living Dead dolls. And I think it's really cute. It's a cute little period-style haircut. Love it. Where this doll really shines is her incredible face paint. She's got some really intense kind of piercing eyes, a bunch of cuts, and then some kind of like bruising around her face. We see it on her, I mean, look at her mouth. The poor girl has gone through it, right? She was definitely part of a cave-in. These cuts are not part of the mold. They're paint, but the bumps are. So think old school Posey, that kind of bumps that were part of the mold. She definitely has texture on her face. It's just not the cuts themselves. But that is her. That kind of smudging and paint ends at her neck. There is some brown paint on her arms as well, though. It just doesn't go up onto her chest. Yeah, but there that is. That's Ashley. Boom. Next up is Tommyknocker. And this doll is really freaking cute, y'all. I love a boy doll. You know I love a boy doll. And I love Tommy. I think they did a really good job with Tommy. He's super cute, super haunting. Nicely done. But still, third place for me. He also has kind of a big, ooh, what is that like? It's almost like, not felt, maybe, not wool, fleece. That's the material. It's like a fleece jacket, right? This is great hunter green color. No buttons or anything, but it just goes up over his arms. I'm going to take this down so you can kind of see the outfit underneath. So we've got this plaid shirt with some buttons here. No collar on this doll. The shirt is a little dirty with this giant belt with a big button right there in the center. And then we've got some pants. The pants have holes in them. So you can kind of see his leg poking through. He's definitely also been part of a cave-in. We've got some jagged cuts on the end there. This whole outfit is one piece, and it does Velcro right here up the back. Now, his jacket is adorable. His face is adorable. His outfit's rather simple, but the hat is awesome. So I'm going to show you this hat real quick. It's like an old-style newsy hat. It has a little bit of elastic here in the back so you can fit in his head. It's, again, kind of like a cottony, fleecy material. It's got a little X there, a little brown faux leather on the front with two buttons on the side. It's really, really cute. I love the hat. I do. I really like it. He also is got a super haunting face. So look at his face here. He's like mid-scream, right? So he is an open-mouthed doll. He does have the teeth on the bottom, but not on the top. So it really makes him look like a ghost. Black eyes. He does have this detail of like a cracked side of his head and down his eye right here. A whole bunch of airbrushing and like streaking on the face. The face paint is really beautiful on this doll. He's got some interesting boy hair. It's a little choppy, but it kind of works for the period piece. Done pretty good. Probably thicker than the other two girls that we've looked at, but really, really nice. Good job on Tommyknocker. I'm really digging this boy doll. He's super cute. But there he is. Boom. Tommy. Next up is, and I have struggled going back and forth on these two, but I think I'm going to go with, Canary. And that was really last minute. She was going to be my favorite, but I put her in fourth. That's okay. Sorry, Canary. She's just got a lot going on and all in the right way. And what's interesting is I haven't heard the fan base talk about her so much, which surprises me because I think she's one of the coolest. Her hair is incredible. We'll get to that in a second. Let's take a look at the outfit. The outfit is definitely interesting. So it is a separate piece. How do I show this? There we go. She's got, again, this kind of like overalls thing going on. It's yellow with a bunch of like black coal stains all over it, right? It's made out of cotton. There's a little bit of elastic around the back of it right there. You could definitely take it off if you wanted to. It's a separate piece from the shirt itself, but it's going to be a pain in the butt to take off if you were to do that. The shirt underneath is a separate piece, so you can pull the shirt and make it not tucked in the back of this these kind of like overall dress thing she's got going on. I don't know why you would. Again, it is a simple shirt, no collar on it, a bunch of black staining. Look at the black staining around her fingers. I love it. She does have some knee socks, some brown knee socks with the standard Mary Jane shoes with, again, tons of like brown dirt stain on them. And then we've got this beautiful scarf. Forgot to mention the scarf. The scarf is a really thin material, so you can see my face through it. But again, it has that same kind of brown with black smudging on it. It's really pretty the way that it lays. She's kind of a fabulous miner. But I love it. And then her face paint. Again, really beautiful, haunting face paints. Some great airbrushing around the eyes, the bright yellow eye, this intense black smudging all on her face. No lip, just a black line there. I love it. I think she's so haunting, so beautiful. This is all paint. None of it's part of the mold. And then we've got this amazing, and I do say amazing, Farrah Fawcett hair going on Canary, right? Look at this stuff. Swept off the side of her face. Really thick hair. I'm curious why her hair is so thick versus some of the other ones. But she's got great, great hair. I will say that there was a lot of gel in this doll's hair to keep it having that kind of sweeped look to it. So you really got to take a comb to get some of that out, but definitely worth it because the after effect looks like this and it's frickin' adorable. Adorable. So yeah, that's Canary, which means that my favorite, and I think a lot of people's favorite actually, is Colette, which is interesting because Colette is such a simple doll. So simple, but so beautiful. So let's take a look at her. So she has this gorgeous white apron, and there's just a little bit of smudging on it, right? Which makes her really haunting because everybody's so filthy and she's almost pristine and beautiful with just, it almost looks like wet streaking or something. I don't know. It makes her super creepy, especially when you think about the story. The apron's really cute. It goes way high up on the neck. It has these kind of like little wings over the arms. Feels very period. And then in the back, it is tied with this beautiful bow here. So it is a separate piece from the dress. The dress itself is rather simple, just making sure there's no buttons or anything. It's got this gorgeous flower pattern on it. There you go. It's gray. There's a couple kind of tiers here at the bottom. You're going to see, I think there's 3. Very simple. You know, it's just sewn little tiers, nothing major. This is one piece that does Velcro up the back of the dress here. Long sleeves, simple collar. Again, simple, simple outfit. Her strength is in her simplicity. Again, her face paint, so simple, so beautiful. Now, my recordings are sometimes a little grainy, I apologize, but you're going to see some streaking on her face. Again, almost makes it feel like she's crying these wet tears and they've gone down the front of her dress. Very simple, light gray. Black eye, a really simple line there above the eye, some eyelashes, and an intense black lip. And then we've got her hair. Now, some people, not going to name names, really had a problem because the promo doll for Colette had blonde hair. It just didn't make sense to me. I didn't love it in the promo, and I was like, okay, that doll's kind of weird. And then they changed it to black, which makes sense with the name of the doll, with the series, against everybody else. And it just fits her so well. It makes her so pale, white-skinned doll against this jet black hair. I love it. And the cut of the hair, this intense, kind of shorter in the back a little bit, then right here in the front, it comes down to these almost like intense spikes, right? It's a gorgeous haircut. The hair lays perfectly. It's nice and thickly rooted. It's just an extremely well-made, pristine, lovely, lovely living dead doll. She is definitely worth getting. And she feels kind of old school. All these dolls feel pretty old school for me, you know? Like, I love Series 33, but Series 33 was very kind of in your face. All these costumes, all these ideas. These are kind of like pared down, feels a little more simple, kind of a little more haunting. Love it. Love them. But that's it. The last thing that I want to show you is a little secret about Series 34, and that's these gold nuggets. So I'm going to show you what this gold nugget looks like. Here we go. Boom. So it is a pretty heavy, like little gold nugget here, and it has a sulfur symbol on it. It's rather simple, right? These gold nuggets are randomly hidden within these dolls. So not every doll is going to get it. You're not guaranteed to get it. I was lucky enough. I got 2 of them in this set. One came with Soot and one came with Ashley. But you're going to have to check it out. See if your doll is lucky or not. Whether or not they got the little gold piece. Yeah. But that's it. Let me get these dolls up here. So you can see them all together. If they can all fit up here. We'll make it work. Oh, Colette. All right. Boom. Here they are, guys. Series 34. Super, super freaking cool. Love them. Can't wait to get them on my shelves and love them forever because they're going to be with me for a long time. Yeah, but that is it. So I don't think I have many things coming out. You know, we're waiting on the It doll, but everything else has kind of come out and I've reviewed. So we'll see. Yeah, maybe I'll try to get back to some of the series dolls. I think I only have like 5 more to go to be completely caught up in all of my series reviews. So I'll see what I can do. But that is it, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Get out and buy these dolls. They're sold out on Mezco Direct already, so you're going to have to find them somewhere else. But they're worth it. They're simple. They're beautiful. Worth it. All right. Take care. Bye.